Welcome back to episode 3 of Code Start series by Advanced Intelligence Academy. We're here in the episode number 3. We're going to be exploring the differences between web applications and mobile applications. And there's going to be a lot of information about why AI is not scary for software engineers, why it will not replace humans, and what is the interference in all of this for software engineers. Let's explore the web development and application development differences.
Yeah. So in today's age, a big question looms like, should you go for web development or dive into app creation? To my mind, both paths have their merits and challenges, and the right direction often depends on what you're aiming for. Think of web development like as open house. Anyone with an internet connection can pop by from any device like computers, tablets, smartphones, and so on without needing a special key or like installation this app and so on. Let's say a company wants an easy to access tool for its staff. Like a web solution ensures they are in the loop, whether they are at their desks or on the go. Now maybe we can imagine apps as specialized tools crafted for specific tasks. They are like high-performance cars, built to make the most of a device like horsepower. For tasks demanding heavily lifting, like a video editing suite, an app taps into the device full potential, ensuring smooth rides without hiccups. But what about going off the grid? While apps can often function offline, many web solutions need that online juice to work. It's like a balance when users get offline access with apps, but developers need to manage data syncing once they are back online. So it can be a problem here, but everything is very easy. Security is the guardian at the gate for both realms. Both face their own set of challenges like data breaches, system weak spots, you name it. It's up to developers to stay on their toes, keeping their shields updated against evolving threats and so on. The game's changing for web development thanks to no-code platforms. Like these tools let even those without a coding background whip up web apps. It's like giving everyone the ingredients and recipe to cook up their own software dish. When the best or both worlds enter hybrid development, it blends web tech with app design, offering like a cocktail of universal access and app-like performance. In a nutshell, the choice between web and app isn't about picking sides. It's about understanding the needs of your project and going with the flow that best services those needs. I think the next slide will be better now. So in the previous my speech, we show everything about web development and VS application development. So here it depends from you what you want to choose, what's better for you, what you want. Maybe you have some projects now and you want to do it now, and so
from my point of view, from a marketing strategy point of view, it's all about, as Volodymyr said, you have to find a specific problem that your target audience has. You have to find whether they are using the mobile or they are using web development. For example, most of the CRM systems are better run through the desktop application from your Mac or PC. And most of the applications, such as fitness applications, Instagram and Twitter, are used mostly on mobile. It all depends on what a job you specifically try to solve for your potential clients. And as always, I believe that people are not buying products; they are aspiring products to close specific needs. So those who are more into the technical world, they will probably use the web applications, and those who are more in a informational based world, in social networks, they're mostly going to be using the application on the mobile. In my view, AI will not replace humans in the next few decades. The example on the picture above, this is the France the first industrial revolution, where there was a switch from one specific type of work to machine work, where people automated tasks such as clothes creation and everything else connected to it. There were people such as Luddites. Luddites were people who were destroying the machines. They were sneaking into fabrics. They were sneaking into the production facilities. They were destroying, firing, igniting, screaming, protesting. And they were saying that you will leave us jobless. This revolution will not be in favor for us. But what happened after the first industrial revolution? We had revolution, which led of those people with the machines. They can now become engineers. They can now help repair it, or they can upgrade it and sell a new version. The advancement of the machines has actually created more job opportunities than people were fearing of. Now AI can automate your tasks. It will not leave you jobless, because AI cannot create a task unless you specifically tell it to. AI will be much better with collaboration, because it can solve complex problems. You can send to ChatGPT for the code interpreter. You can send the files from your Excel. You can send the files from your workflow, and it will give you hints of how to work better with this data. Currently, companies such as Zapier, they automate most of the dull and boring tasks that people have. AI is making much better help in the productivity. It helps to make more meaningful decisions based on the large databases. Most of all, AI is helping us to live better. But for the software engineers, AI will be more beneficial.
Yeah, like stepping into the limelight, artificial intelligence is rapidly reshaping the landscape of software development, like turbocharging tasks and opening up new avenues of innovation. Here is like one of the standard roles AI is conquering. I think it's automated testing. Think of AI-driven tools as detectives, scoring code for potential errors or weak spots. With their advanced learning capabilities, they prepping code to stand the test of time, like catching problems before they snowball and so on. But AI doesn't stop at just fixing. So it's been to craft code tool instead of manually hashing out everyday code pieces. Developers can tap into AI to harm out the sections, and picture needing a straightforward task like sorting data. Thanks to AI, developers get the best fit solutions instantly, like sidestepping the hours of traditional coding. So yeah, like this. Now you, yeah.
Yep. So all of the things that AI is helping in software development is written in this slide. Automated testing, code generation, predictive analytics, one of the very important things for AI. Code reviews and ethical considerations is the spheres in which AI is currently helping software engineers. And as you can see, there is no point in fearing, because AI is not going to replace your creativity. It's not going to replace your problem solving. It's not going to replace connectivity with the outside world, in which a software engineer can find problems in real life scenarios and can find a solution, thereby creating a new company, application, or a new job spree. Here we can see that the automated testing is helping coders to check whether or not the code is going to work properly. They can connect the various algorithms together and check whether the script is working properly. It can help you in generating code in which you will have less dullness in your head when you don't know from where to start and how to create a streamline of a perfect working code. First of
Yeah,
all,
or
it
it's
can also
something
help.
like new sphere for you, and you want to start from something, and you don't know how to start working with these services. It's like maybe you use API in different, like the same Bard or ChatGPT. When you need API, when you need to connect to some of the AIs, you don't know how to start it, or you don't know how to connect them, and there is this like code generation is best solution for you.
Exactly. Plus, if you don't know how to start, and it can always help you create a small template from which you can then go on. It can also help you to make a code more smooth in such a way that there is not like 3,000 lines of code, but you can create 300 lines of code, which is more logical, which is more suitable for reading, and that way your peers can analyze your code and create better solutions out of it. Code reviews is also a way in which AI is helping. Currently, some companies, such as mine, for example, we have more than 100,000 lines of code in which AI, if suited properly, if the product manager and the senior developer work together, they can create code reviews in which the AI will automate and say where it's going to be a bug fix in future, where it's going to be troubleshooting, where the code is actually written badly, and if there's going to be a heavier workload by the users that the database will crush. And most of the time, I think that predictive analytics is going to be one of the most important topics for everybody who's learning software engineering, because when it's a lot of code and your brain starts to swell, the best is to have a supporter, which is the AI predictive analytics.
Yep. Yeah, I think there is like AI crystal ball predictive analytics, as it says, by analyzing software past life. Like AI can highlight possible weak links or errors demanding extra care, and it's like having a heads up, allowing coders to fine-tune their focus. And remember those lengthy code review sessions? Like AI is stepping into in there too. Automated code checks can, I think, swiftly spot common slip-ups or suggest tweaks, like letting developers zero in on bigger decision hurdles. And yet, with all the AI magic, there is a word of caution. As we weave AI deeper into coding, it's crucial to be aware of its limitations and basis, like the human touch, our judgment, remaining irreplaceable, I think, and ethical AI usage is like paramount. Looking to the future, the blend of AI and software crafting is a tantalizing prospect. And like imagine AI not just assisting, but also guiding software's core design, pulling insight from user habits to chart the next big trend. And like wrapping up, AI is more than a fancy tool. It's revolutionizing software development, from automation routine tasks to predicting future challenges for a programmer, and it's setting the tone for a new chapter in software story. So stay tuned as we continue to untangle the threads of digital world, and see you in the section 4.
Ultimately, what we try to prove to you in here that you shouldn't be scared that AI will replace you. You should ride the wave and find ways in which you can become more productive with it, and ways that you can make more work done in less time. And also, if you have a big team, that the pain of uh, stretching out the timeline of your code review and finding bugs and fixes can now be drastically reduced. Stay tuned to podcast episode number 4, and goodbye.
Yeah, bye.